Hello everyone, this is Remus and welcome to another R&R Partners video. Today we are going to discuss obtaining the Romanian registration certificate for EU citizen. Therefore, if you are a European citizen, you came to Romania and you want to stay long term, you will need to get this certificate which certifies that you are legally living on Romanian soil. What does it mean to legally live on Romanian soil? When do you need to get it according to the Romanian law, and how long do you need to stay in order to get the registration certificate? So the first question is, how long can you legally live in Romania without getting the registration certificate? According to the Romanian law, that's 3 months. So you can come in Romania, live here for 2.5 months, go back to your home country, and you can just get in, get out without registering anything. Therefore, the legal requirement is to register and get the Romanian registration certificate after you surpass the 3 months of staying in Romania. But what happens in the situation if you want to get the registration certificate from the first time you come to Romania, the second day you step in, and you have an urgency for getting the registration certificate? That's quite simple. You go to the immigration office, you get the registration certificate from the first day. It is possible, so you do not have to wait the whole 3 months in order to get the registration. You can just go and request the registration certificate. However, the document is not issued freely and without a prior documentation of your stay. So if you are sure you need it or you want the registration certificate, first you need to know why are you staying in Romania. Usually what we've seen with our clients is that these are free options. First option for them is because they are being employed by a Romanian company, therefore they want to move to Romania and they need the certificate for formalities in front of the employer or in front of public authorities. The second option is if you have your own company in Romania and you need to come here and to live here, you can submit a request for the registration certificate as a director and sole associate of the company. Even as an associate of the company, you also can get the registration certificate. There's also another possibility. If you are in love with Romania, for example, and you want to live here, you have to present to the Romanian authorities that you have the means of living in Romania, and they will issue you a certificate for living in Romania for long term. These are usually the most common ways of getting the registration certificate in Romania. There are also other ways, but it depends from case to case. Given that you know why you came to Romania and what is your purpose for having a long stay here, what are the further steps that you need to undertake in order to get the certificate? First step is making the file. There's a list of documentation that you will need to get and information that you will need to declare in front of the authorities in order to get the residency certificate. The second step, after you get the whole file drafted up and you have it completed, all the documents need to be scanned. You need to get it submitted at the immigration authority, and they will review the file electronically online and get an appointment at the office. As soon as you get the appointment at the office, you have to be there with all the documents, all in originals and copies. The immigration authority does not keep the originals. You need to submit copies, but there can also be documents that you need to submit in original. If everything is in order and you submitted your file to the immigration authority, it usually takes 1 day to 3 days. Sometimes it can be in the same day that they issue the registration certificate for you. Given that you usually submit in the morning and the issuing is in the afternoon, even if they submit in the same day, I would strongly recommend to go the second day because there can be problems and the issuing to be a little bit late. Therefore, in order to not wait, I would suggest just to go the second day because there's no penalty as long as you go and receive the registration certificate. Now, many of our clients are surprised when they receive, instead of a plastic card or something like that, just a piece of paper which has their name, address. There's a CMP, that's a Romanian personal identification number, and the validity of the document. So you're not going to receive a card like many non-EU citizens, you're just going to receive a piece of paper. That's okay, because the piece of paper is printed on the spot and everything goes much faster than for a non-EU citizen who needs to wait for 30 days until he gets the registration certificate. Another thing that you might be interested in is that the registration certificate which you get from the immigration office, it's much better than the identification number that you can receive from the fiscal authority from Romania. For example, if you have a house in Romania, you can also apply at the fiscal authority in order to be registered there and to pay your taxes for the property that you own. Usually that procedure is a little bit harder, and registration number does not give you the right to live in Romania or to act as a Romanian expat. It's just a number which is used by the fiscal authority in order to track your economical activity, to make sure that you pay your taxes and you have a fiscal proxy in Romania which takes care of your affairs. Therefore, this is all you need to know about the registration certificate for a European citizen. If you have any other questions, please leave them down below. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and you can subscribe to our channel for more videos regarding immigration law or commercial activities. Until next time, see you.